Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Sarai here. On behalf of all of us at Pattern Time, we appreciate you all coming back. And if you're new here, welcome to our channel. If you're returning, thank you so much for watching another one of our videos. So we've done this video a little bit different. We've actually included a vlog style kind of segment with us going to the cinema to watch Blue Beetle. As you can see from the title, this will be the movie review, but this is just a short voiceover to introduce the clips that will start as soon as I stop talking now. I really hope you enjoy. Please stay tuned for the actual review that will be coming shortly, and we'll see you in a bit. Pattern Time out.
Hey guys, welcome to Pattern Time. This is Leo here, and obviously we're on camera today, so it's a special occasion. We are going to see Blue Beetle, and this is just going into the room feeling, and so just gonna take you along with us. So, Daddy, how are you feeling about today? What is your thoughts, really?
Well, it looks good. Trailers look really good, so I'm looking forward to it, and yeah, I'll let you know how I feel later.
Yeah. Okay. Leo, what do you think? How do you think today's gonna go?
I don't have any expectations really. I don't know much about Blue Beetle, but like Daddy said, the trailers look good. So yeah, I guess it should be a good watch.
Yeah,
it should be.
We'll see see how it goes in a minute. That's right. What do you think?
Oh, you're about to do my thing. I don't have any expectations like Leo said, to be honest. I think DC movies haven't been good, so that's what I'm kind of going on.
Yeah.
But the character itself is fit, but I don't know how the movie's going to be.
Yeah, true. I mean, even me, I don't really know much about Blue Beetle anyway. And like I said, with the DC things, it's not really, been up to scratch. But obviously there is half of us still not here, but they are on their way, and you will see them in a minute as we make our way in. So we'll see you in a minute. Right, just walking in now.
Oh.
What do you think?
Oh my.
Annual reaping ceremony, in which we choose 2 children from each district to fight to the death in the Hunger Games. From District 12, Lucy Gray Bear.
Welcome back, family. We're back again with another video. We're going to be reviewing Blue Beetle today. First of all, I want to start by apologising for the delay. It should have been out a while ago, but yeah, we apologise as a family. So we're just going to get into it without further ado. We're going to get into it. So today on the review, we have myself, Sarai, Aaron, Leah, and of course, Daddy. Our names will be on the screen. So we're going to get into it. I will start with rating the overall movie. The movie was okay. I'd give it a solid 7. Yeah, what would you guys think?
Yeah, I'm gonna agree and say 7. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree totally. I think 7 is ample.
Yeah. Aaron?
Yeah, I think it was quite good. Yeah, 7. So
yeah, because I'm thinking you'd give it higher than that.
7.
You was big enough.
7. I don't even know.
Just say
7,
7.
8. No, I give it 8.
Okay,
Okay.
an 8. All right. So we're just gonna get into kind of like our whys. So my opinion, the story behind Blue Beetle, I did thoroughly enjoy it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think it started off quite slow.
Yeah.
I would say it did start off slow, but once it started, I was hooked. Not hooked like Marvel hooked, but I was hooked enough, and I did enjoy the story. Yeah.
I think the CGI was very good.
Yeah.
I didn't think there was, just like we, in the Flash review that we made, there was a couple of errors that we felt that the CGI let it down.
Yeah.
But I felt the CGI was very good.
Yeah, it was.
With Blue Beetle, which is good.
Yep.
But also with the story as well. For me, I don't know. I didn't feel like it was a slow start. Maybe because I was so interested in it, I didn't really feel like it was taking long to build up. But yeah, literally the film had me along the way throughout all of it, really. Even the storyline and getting to know the characters a bit. Maybe that's because I'm coming from a place where I don't know Blue Beetle at all. So maybe that's why I was so hooked into it or like interested in. So I didn't really feel the long start, to be honest. I was just interested in how it all went. And then I just think they did a very good job, specifically Blue Beetle himself, like good actor wise in himself, but also him as Blue Beetle and getting, you know, the scarab and everything. I thought he was just so good.
Yeah.
And I think since we're still on the topic of story, what I will say is the story was very enjoyable, but the one flaw in the story for me was the predictability of how he joined with the scarab. So how they gave it a certain term, didn't they? But I don't remember.
One. Yeah.
Kind of the way he became one with the scarab.
Yeah, when he was dying.
But chose him.
Yeah, which is fine.
But
it was the way he became one with the scarab was because he saw his dead dad in a vision.
Yeah.
No.
And it motivated him
The dad was motivating him to become one with it.
It's just too predictable for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the point that Leo mentioned, I mean, I think Blue Beetle was kind of, in inverted commas, alien to all of us, apart from, I guess, the boys.
And I knew him as well.
Which I knew a little bit about, but not much.
But not his story.
Nothing.
But yeah.
So yeah, I just think in terms of that, I just think they did so well. And
and I think when you don't really know the depth of the character, you don't really know what to expect.
So that's why we include and just trying to
trying to make sense of it all.
But so the story was good. I was impressed with the story. It was interesting. Very sad moments in the movie.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I'm not saying it's good to have sad moments, but when the actors deliver, it just makes it there was definitely sad moments in the movie. The action was brilliant.
Brilliant.
I thought it was good.
It was brilliant. Like Blue Beetle is sick. I already knew he was anyway, but yeah, he's sick.
He is sick, man.
Yeah.
He's so good. Even me just watching, because I don't know Blue Beetle, but just seeing all the action, right? And also the build-up. The build-up was very good when they show, like, when new characters come on the scene and they become this new superhero, but before there was no one. So then showing that build-up of how do I get used to this new life, this thing is in me. I think they did show it. They probably didn't spend enough time in it because of the actor's history in that field.
Yeah.
But they did show that he was getting the ropes of it. He was finding it difficult to, you know, how do I, you know, have this new power now? You know, I wasn't used to that before.
Yeah.
But yeah, action-wise, yeah, he was just so sick.
But on that action point, what I was thinking was the fact that the film didn't show us that the character had fighting ability.
Yeah,
and I was gonna open that. So I was gonna open that. That's a very good point, Daddy, because I was gonna open that discussion to Aaron, who knows the character more than us. Yeah. So now I'm thinking, now from what I know of Blue Beetle, I thought, of course he can fight it. But the way the movie showed it was that the scarab gave it to him.
That's right.
So I'm gonna open it to Aaron, who knows the character. Can Blue Beetle actually fight it?
Yes, he can fight.
Okay, because the movie didn't show that.
It showed that it all came from the scarab.
The character himself.
The character himself can fight.
Okay. Didn't show that.
It wouldn't make sense. The scarab gives him the tech and everything. You can't make.
This is what I was thinking.
It's the scarab. The thing stuck to my spine that gives me the armor, the powers.
Did the movie not make it seem like the scarab gave him all the fighting skills? Especially because this guy just graduated from law. Like, how did he know to fight?
The only thing that it didn't really show his fighting skill, but the only thing that kind of made you aware that he's capable of certain things is when he was chasing the woman. And he was, hopping over the stairs and all that. That's when you can say, okay, so he's got agility that he's able to do.
He's a young guy.
But skill-wise, we never saw him fighting.
Still, if you say the scarab might have given him that, it's like you can bring that with Captain. They never showed Captain training. As soon as he got the serum.
Didn't train.
He's a soldier.
Exactly.
He's a soldier though.
But he was a skinny little guy before.
But logically it doesn't make sense. The serum gave him, with that one, the serum actually gave him the fighting ability.
And Marvel Comics actually shows that Captain America was not trained by anybody.
He wasn't trained.
So the moment he got the serum, he went up to the top fight martial arts.
It actually gave everything to him.
So is that you saying that the scarab gave him the fighting?
The scarab didn't give him fight with Blue Beetle.
Okay.
But maybe in the movie it did, but obviously that's not the original of the story.
Because the way I see it is that you gave the character Blue Beetle fighting because the actor can fight it.
That's what I'm
just
saying.
like you did with Tom Holland and Nathan Drake.
Yes.
Absolutely.
No,
absolutely.
That's what I think.
That's different.
Because even with the whole weapons thing, right? Because we already know he asked her something about the weapons, and she said, whatever you think of or whatever you want, I can do.
Yeah,
that's what she said to him.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. So he came up with all these sorts of weapons and all sorts of that.
That's a Green Lantern type
but
of thing.
the thing is,
it's similar
like,
to the Lantern.
obviously you have skill then, because you was able to use every single weapon you fought on.
Exactly, especially the swords.
Yeah, but they never specified that. So we're thinking, okay, because the actor can do it, that's why.
That's how it looked.
Yeah.
And that's why it made it seem like the Scarab gave him the fighting.
Yeah, so they could have made that a bit clearer, but that didn't spoil anything.
No.
It didn't spoil
it didn't. It was still really good.
I mean, on the point, I think that the main actor, and I've forgotten his name now, but the main actor of the show.
I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's really good. I mean, obviously we know him from Cobra Kai, but I think he played the role very well.
Yeah, very good, man.
Yeah.
Very good.
He did. But yeah, so the story was good, the fighting was good, action was good.
Yeah.
I mean, we were talking about it the other day, as, we have our family discussions outside of pattern time as well, I mean, what we were talking about is the bug, Daddy. Do you remember? Like,
yes.
what was it? What was it like it was a machine, a flying machine, or it's not a plane, but...
The bug thing.
Yeah, so we were talking about the bug. Now, I liked it.
I did.
I really liked it. Like, the way the bug came down to the ground and it was crawling like a bug.
Yeah.
I was like, this is sick.
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
But I'm gonna like Daddy because
No, but the only thing I was thinking is that okay, and I don't think the film really explained much, and maybe that's for a number 2 if there's going to be a number 2. But the film never really explained too much about the guy before.
Yeah.
So for this it was actually the uncle, wasn't it? It was the uncle.
Yeah.
Jumped into this big ass Blue Beetle monster machine.
There was nothing.
And he was flying it using it like he's had it all the time.
Yeah,
it just wasn't very realistic in my opinion.
In that sense, I guess it wasn't.
He was bumping about though.
Yeah, but
he was literally bumping.
Yeah, but you knew all the controls. You knew how to pilot it.
He knew how to do the fart as well.
But to be honest, if he's like used to driving things, if he's used to flying things, then it's surely there's not much that's different.
Yeah.
But yeah, even with the bug, the only thing that I would say that was a bit weird for me was the farting bit.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, really? Did that really need to be there? But it didn't ruin anything like that.
Another element of the movie is the humor. Now, when these like Marvel and DC movies tend to add humor, they tend to do too much.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Thor: Love and Thunder was just an absolute fail in so many different ways, but the humor was just not. It was too much.
Yeah.
The Flash humor was really good, but that's because Flash is humorous.
Yeah.
But this one, Blue Beetle, they did it well. Like, it wasn't overbearing. It wasn't overpowering.
But the humour didn't come really from Blue Beetle. It came
from the uncle
family.
mainly.
The family,
The family. Because look at Grandma with the machine gun and all that.
I didn't like that. That wasn't funny to me.
To me, the thing is, the grandma was funny. But then at certain things that she was saying, I was just thinking, okay, clearly she's just joking, because like the old folk and that, maybe they just, they always have these stories, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, clearly she's just joking, but then she's actually talking about being in the war, she's coming with a machine gun and everything. I'm thinking, how serious is this woman?
Yeah.
So at times it was like, really? But then at times it was funny.
I think when she came with the guns, and she took out the hair and flashed the hair, and I was just like,
it's a bit much.
No.
I don't think so.
But the uncle was hilarious.
He was funny.
He was funny.
He played it really well.
Yeah, he was funny. But the grandma was doing too much for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was just another element of the movie. They didn't do too much with the humor, which they tend to do in the most recent comic movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the last thing I thought was a bit I don't know, unrealistic was the end fight.
Yeah.
I personally think. Yes, I know somebody was saying that because he didn't have all of the Scarab's abilities or whatever. But I just felt that that big thing could have done a lot more damage than he did.
No.
Yeah, definitely.
It wasn't a Scarab. It was a replica. That's not a Scarab.
Yeah, but all of the things.
No.
Yeah, but he also had the Blue Beetle in him.
No. He downloaded all of the data from the Scarab.
From the Blue
Not
Beetle.
only did he have something else before.
Yeah.
So to be honest, he should have been way better than Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle is actually the actual Scarab merging with himself.
Yes.
This one is a replica of the Scarab.
Okay.
So if it's another Scarab, then he would have been probably on par.
Okay, fine.
It's different. And
Yeah.
obviously the big and small conversation, obviously we know in comics it doesn't work like that. Like, someone small can beat a big person.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Really matter.
But yeah, it was good.
No, I think the end bit was good as well. It had emotion as well.
Definitely.
I forgot his name, but I think it's Omak.
Yeah.
Omak.
When he obviously took, was it the auntie? Ted called sister, and obviously he killed both of them.
Yeah.
He obviously suicided.
Yeah.
And you know what? Speaking on the end as well, like I think I normally would have been like, oh, this is a weak ending for the villain to then turn, not necessarily good, but the villain to then turn on the mastermind and go and kill them. You know what I mean? So when I was watching it, I was like, oh, he's not about to just like, you know, like basically save Blue Beetle's life, and you know, but they did it well. Like it wasn't a thing where it was like, oh, it's a weak ending.
No,
like it was a good ending.
The ending was okay.
Yeah, it was a good ending as well. The post-credit scenes was useless and pointless.
Yeah, that's true.
just
I thought, but then they did show that
some of the history.
you know, the old Blue Beetle
good.
was alive.
Ted Cord is alive,
Yeah, Ted Cord is alive.
So obviously, if they're gonna make a number 2,
I think that sets up number 2.
It sets it up if they do the number 2.
And obviously, we don't know much about Blue Beetle's story, so obviously Aaron knows that there's multiple scarabs. This is the first time hearing of it. I didn't know that.
I think they set it up good. I think for a first movie, it did a lot right. In terms of it could, if they did do a sequel, it could make it really good. Because even at the start, if you remember, when you saw those little colours going around the universe, the universe or the
that's
planet,
all the scarabs.
obviously that was the scarabs. The blue scarab, obviously we know that Javier Reyes has it.
Yeah.
The yellow scarab, green scarab, black scarab, they're all a part of his, like, the DC universe. And I think if they did bring in more people with those scarabs, I think it would smash the sequel. But yeah, I think they set it up really good.
I think the different scarabs representing like different like colours, like it's definitely made. It reminds me of the Lantern Corps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's similar.
Like it just sounds like
in history of
you know,
DC,
the lanterns.
They did fight. Like the lanterns and the Reach is what it's called.
Yeah.
They did fight, and that's the reason why they obviously made scarabs. But
yeah,
because
it sounds very familiar. It sounds similar to the Lantern Corps.
If they bring in the Reach, I think it would be really good. Like really good.
Yeah, but also as it stands, and because of the delay of us producing this video anyway, as we know, it's not doing very well in the box office anyway.
Which is not
that's another thing.
So the chances of there being a number 2 are probably very slim anyway.
He will be in a new DCU, but he won't. I don't think he will get another film. Yeah.
No, and I think what I was gonna say on that as well, like it's not doing great in the box office, but I can say as a whole, as a family, we would definitely recommend the movie for people to watch.
For sure.
I think the box office is just a representation of, in my opinion, that people are losing faith in DC and they don't really care much. Yeah. But the movie itself was a good movie.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a very good movie.
Absolutely. I mean,
especially in comparison to the most recent DC movies that have come out.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
Sure. And it's understandable for them to boycott Flash because of Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
That's still
but this one, there was no reason. They should have gone to see this one out.
And I really expected it to make money.
Yeah, I did.
Like I did.
It looked good. Even from the trailers, it looked good. And then now us going to see it was really good.
It was a really good movie.
They did well.
But just don't listen to the box office.
But it's literally just hit.
Listen.
It's budget.
And that's why I never listen to reviews before I go and see a film.
Yeah.
Because I always go and see a film because I want to.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what.
And because we're fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
But a lot of this stuff, like in general, a lot of the stuff is word of mouth.
Yeah.
So if someone has gone to go and see it, they're going to go tell that person over there, oh no, you shouldn't watch it. Oh yeah, it was really good. So a lot of this stuff is word of mouth anyway. It takes one person to tell you what they think and to tell you not to go watch it, and then you're going to think, should I waste my money on it?
But is that a fan though to say, okay, well, they thought it was rubbish.
No.
I think if you're a fan, guys, if you are a fan, guys, you will watch it.
Yeah.
Like whether DC or Marvel, if you're a fan of both, you will watch it.
You'll only know it was this bad if you go in, you watch it, and then whatever. But
the box office doesn't do justice to how good the film was.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes
that should have done better than a lot of films in terms of money, but
because at the moment I think it's doing worse than Black Adam.
Way worse.
Yeah, it is. And Flash.
That's amazing.
And Flash, I think.
That's amazing, but nevertheless, it's what it is.
But yeah, so that's it for our review. If you have like any other things that you liked about the movie, we'd love to hear it in the comments. You know, it's always good to have a discussion. There might have not been things we touched on, things that you want to talk about. Just leave it in the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in to this Blue Beetle review. Again, apologies for the delay. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you in our next video. Pattern time out.
Alright, so we are finished Blue Beetle. Is it there? Just, you know, finished Blue Beetle will come out. We'll let you know how, you know, what we thought. Thought it was good.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I liked it. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Daddy, what do you think?
Yeah, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was good. Very good.
Yeah. Sim. Yeah. Josh.
Yeah, pretty good.
Aaron, obviously he's rocking the, you know, the top, so we know about that one. But yeah, no, I think we've got positive views on it, but definitely tune in for the actual review and debate that we will be doing soon. But yeah, thanks for coming along with us, and pattern time out.